Hello and welcome to Sunshine Fitness. My name is Sally and in today's session we're going to be doing a 30-minute series of exercises that is going to continue our seated and standing series, this time using both a resistance ball or a mini ball and a light pair of hand weights, a bottle of water, a couple of bottles of water, a couple of tins, or even without hand weights. For this session you'll also need a chair, always one that is light if you want to be able to move it around, yet sturdy for you to be able to sit on and feel confident standing and holding, ideally without any arms. Please have some water to hand and take this class at your pace. Okay, let's get started. So, equipment to one side. We're just going to start sitting nice and tall in our chairs with our seat bones firmly seated on our chair. Deep breath in, arms halfway and out. Excellent, halfway and out. Excellent, halfway and hold, and then out as you circle the wrists round. Lovely. That's it, relaxing the shoulders and then back the other way. Wonderful. Superb, just lightly holding the shoulders there. Just turn the hands in and out. Excellent stuff. Lovely. And then cup the elbows into the side of the body as we just lift and lower and open and close the hands. That's it. Just working through the fingers, hands and wrists and thumbs. Lovely. Just holding the hands up to the side. We're going to take the thumbs across the saddle of the hand. Excellent. Lovely. And then twirling our thumbs round one way and then back the other. And then last time we're just going to grasp and release. Grasping and releasing. Excellent stuff. Lovely. Laying the hands on the lap, sitting up tall, deep breath in, and then out as you rest one ear towards the shoulder, breathing back to center and out the other side. Back to center, chin to chest. Lovely bit of flex mobility into the neck, breathing in and one more time down. Superb. And then just looking side to side, side to side. Excellent stuff. Fingertips on shoulders. We're just going to wind those elbows back. That's it, mobilizing the shoulder joints. Lovely. And then we're going to bring our elbows into touch and to open. Touch and open. Lovely. Super. Let's make that a little bit more exaggerated as we just lower the arms and pull back the arms. Excellent. And then we'll even take it so we pull one elbow back, looking over the shoulder, other side, breathing in and out. In and out. One last time, take your elbow back, extend your hand, hand in, back to center. Other side, elbow, open, in and center. Lovely. And then we're going to pull the elbows back and reach our nose over our toes. Excellent. Elbows back, peering over the toes, squeezing those shoulder blades together and out. Beautiful. Hands resting on the legs. We're going to continue peering that nose over the toes as we just reach out of the lower back. That's it. Reach and release. Reach and release. And we're even going to bring in an arm here to reach forwards if you wish. That's it. Just lengthening through the arm, shoulder and back. Relaxing the neck. Lovely. Trying not to drop the head between the arms towards the knees, but keep it slightly lifted, and that will aid breathing as well as we start to get the heart rate up. Lovely. Okay, so speaking of which, just going to start lifting the arms above the head. Marvelous. Excellent. Superb. One more each side. That's it. Brilliant. Pausing there, bringing the arms down, and then we're just going to lean slightly either side of the body. That's it, just lifting one side through the rib cage and the other. That's it. Pulling yourself back to center through the core, Don't use those shoulders. Get that body working. One more each side and rest. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to get the lower body working and we're going to start with the ball. So make sure any obstacles are out of the way. Picking the ball up, we're just going to start lifting and lowering one knee at a time. So that's it, one leg at a time. Just going to start waking up hips, buttocks, feet and knees. That's it. And then we're going to bring the ball away from the body. So you're bringing it towards me, back to center. That's it. So reach forwards and back, forwards and back. Lovely. And then we're going to go back to those legs again. So lifting one knee at a time. Lovely. And then reaching forwards and backwards again. So reach and release. Keeping that back, that's it, lifted, so the chest is lifted. Breathing through. Change the leg that you lift first this time. So I'm going to lift my left leg instead of my right. Superb. But this time we're going to now take the ball to the side as we did at the start. So I'm going to reach the ball behind me. That's it. Lovely. Excellent. Superb. And now I'm going to reach for those toes. So I'm just reaching, lifting up my feet, toes to the ceiling. That's it, really engaging those big leg muscles. Superb. We're going to go into that rotation again. So this is us moving from our warm up into really waking that body up, starting to get the heart rate up. Excellent. And again, reaching for those toes. Superb. Okay, we are now going to reach forward with the ball, same side. Reach and release. Reach and release. So this is also working on grip strength. We're going to change hands because we've got to keep a tight hold on that ball, otherwise it is running all over the room. That's it. Superb. Okay, this time we're going to tap the inside of the foot, okay? So one hand to the side of the body, reaching 4 times to that inside ankle. Lovely. So slight variation on the muscles that are being used here. So just lifting the inside of the leg, really cinching in and working those muscles on the side of the body. That's it. And then we're going to go back to our reach, breathing through. Beautiful, nice and steady. We are getting that body warmed up. You are doing a great job, okay? And again, tapping the inside foot. 2, 3, 4, lifting the knee to do so. That's it. You can take the arm higher if you want to. Superb, excellent. And now both arms reach forwards and above the head if that's comfortable for your shoulders today. So reach forwards and up. Superb, forwards and up. And that last round, tapping the feet. Again, you can take the hand as high as you want. Breathing. Excellent, we're going to change sides. We're nearly there. Tapping out. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then reach forwards and lift. Forwards, lift. And one more just to finish us off. Superb. And rest. Have some water. Excellent stuff. Okay, so we're going to give a little bit more attention to our legs now and our feet in particular, ankles. You may want to take your shoes off for this next section as we're going to be running the foot over the top of the ball, and it's just brilliant when the bare foot makes contact with that surface. It just enables it to manipulate it a little more, which really helps in terms of just the mobility around the ankle joint. So I have very flat trainers on, so I'm going to leave mine on. But we're going to place the ball underneath our foot. We're going to sit up tall in our chair with our hands on our hips, and we're going to have the tip of the toe working through to the heel of the foot, okay? So tip of the toe, extending that leg as you go. So we're almost doing like a really nice heel toe action on the foot. Breathing through, really pull those toes back. That's it. Pulling back. Lovely. And then we're going to pull back and just draw the ball underneath the foot so that your ankle is underneath your knee. And now here we are going to apply some pressure. So we're going to press down on the ball, okay? So this is also going to get the heart rate up, okay? This is working into your hip. Excellent. We're going to press down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Extend that leg, keeping the ball underneath the heel this time. Hopefully you can see my foot, and we're going to press with it out as a long lever. You might want to keep a slight bend in the knee here, okay? And we're going to press for 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax, have a breath. And again, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Draw that ball and heel and ankle back under the knee. We're going to press for 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. And excellent. We're going to rest that leg, lift it off the ball. Brilliant job. Okay, onto the other side. Let's just start nice and easy. Almost an active recovery here. Just rolling that ball backwards and forwards. Get yourself into position. Don't worry, hands on hips, sitting tall in the chair. Take your shoe off if you want to. No rush. That's it. Just running from the tip of the toes to the heel of the foot. That's it. Even onto, that's it, the back of the heel. Lovely. Manipulating all the way through the foot, ankle. You're really going to feel the core working here as well. Lovely. Excellent. Okay, so we're now going to bring that heel underneath the knee with the ball underneath the foot. We're going to breathe and we're going to press. Excellent. Get that foot working, get that leg working, that hip and that bottom. Excellent stuff. 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend that foot out. Lovely. Okay, the heel is on, the ball, slight bend in the knee there. Off we go. Press down. It won't give you much. 4, 3, 2, 1. But I tell you what, it's really strengthening those muscles in the abdominals. Heel back underneath the knee. Off we go. Breath in. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's like doing CPR with your foot. Okay. And again, soft bend in the knee or slight bend in the knee with the heel. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent stuff. And in. Beautiful. Sit back in your chair. If you can, place both feet on the ball. This is some balance work. Even right now, you've got your muscles activated up your thighs and into the hip flexors, okay? We're going to roll both feet out and in. This is actually a little bit more challenging than you may first think, because our muscles in our core are working hard here to keep this movement of bending the knees going. That's it. And we're going to do exactly what we did with a single foot with both feet. Okay, bring the ball underneath, hold there. We're going to have a go now. Hold your chair if you need to, pressing both feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let those legs out. Bend in the knee. Okay, pressing down for 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Activating lots of little muscles here. Feet under knees. Pressing again. 4, 3, 2, 1. Final time. Extension. 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent work. That is a lot harder and more challenging than it looks, so well done. Okay, please have some water. I'm just going to show you and set you up for the next exercise. where we're going to have the ball just resting between our ankles. Okay, so we are going to lift and lower. So your thighs are resting on the chair, but you are engaging your quadriceps here, okay? Engaging again into the core muscles there and the abdominals. Lovely, lifting and lowering. We're going to do 8, 7, 6. Can you feel that? 4, 5, 4, 3. I even dropped a number. 2. Now, can you hold your legs up? Can you squeeze the ball for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. And relax indeed. Okay, this is great. This is really working the leg muscles around the top and on the inside. We are going to do another round of those, guys. Breathing in. Okay, we're starting with that lift and lower. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up if you can. Ball between the ankles, and we're going to press. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Ball is going to be crawled up the legs, in between the thighs, and this is going to be our knee squeezes, okay, which again are going to activate so many delicious muscles in terms of the hip flexors, muscles in the inside thigh. Okay, excellent. This is really helpful for just abduction and adduction, okay? So in terms of when you're getting in and out of a car, we have to bring that leg in. This is what this is doing. It's strengthening those muscles that help draw our legs together. Off we go. We're pressing, squeezing in. And relax after this one. Have a breath. Lovely. It feels a lot better. Bigger muscles. It feels a stronger move than some of those other ones we've been doing so far. And again, another 8. And last one. Excellent. We are going to do one more round with these 8. Have a breath. Take them lightly if that's better for you right now. Off we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely. Okay guys, well done. We're nearly halfway through. We're working hard here. I'm going to do a little work into the arm at this point. We're going to take the ball on the outside of the thigh, and I'm placing the palm and sort of the wrist area flat to the ball, okay? My shoulder is relaxed and back in position, so I'm not overreaching the shoulder. Other hand is resting on the leg, okay? And you can just use the flat of your palm, because I'm just realizing watch straps can get in the way. So the flat of the palm, okay? Sitting back, relaxing, we're going to press the ball into the thigh, and you're going to activate so many muscles up the arm and the side of the body as you do this. So sitting tall, that's it, pressing down. Lovely. Again, more work than you imagine. Superb. Let's go again, pressing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's go to the other side. That's it. Ball on the outside. Try not to overreach the shoulder. Pull it gently back into position. Palm of the hand on the ball, other hand resting on the thigh. That's it. Off we go. So you've got a straight arm here. That's it. But the shoulders in position, straight arm. And rest. Lovely. And again, another 8. Breathing, it certainly gets your heart rate up, okay? We're going to do one more set each side of the body. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Beautiful. And again, shoulder into position, arms straight, palm of the hand, off we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lovely, excellent. Okay, we are now going to put the ball to one side. One side is going to be behind our backs, okay? So pop the ball behind your back and then position yourself. This is a very relaxing position. So you've got the ball in about in the mid-back area here, okay? So this is going to mean that the ball is there between, just compressing between the sort of like in the mid-back area and the back of your chair. And then just take a moment just to feel that ball in position. It's incredible. It just allows the back to sit tall. It's a very relaxing sensation. Just have a moment there to get used to it, as we're probably going to have to shift a little to pick our hand weights up, okay? So just holding the ball in position with one hand, we're going to reach for our hand weights with the other, but just take a moment to get back in position, or just wipe the sand off my weights as you get back in position. Okay, so this is just going to mean that our upper body is working just a little bit more in terms of its stability with the ball there, but it's very comfortable. But if it's not for you, if this is not a comfortable position, pop the ball out on the floor and bring your back to the back of the chair. Excellent. We're going to go into some bicep curls. So weights are down by the side of the body, shoulders are pulled back into position, and we're just going to curl and release. That's it. So we're not bending the wrists at this point, but we are breathing through. That's it. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent. Just the one side now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Changing to the other side for 8, 7, 6. Lovely. 5, 4, breathing. 3, 2. We've got one more set of 8, and we're going to do these as our W's. So up through the center, out to the side. That's it. Excellent. Breathing. 3. We've got 5 more to go. Stay with me as I rest the other side. Relaxing those shoulders. That's it. We've just got 3 left. You've got this, sitting lovely, nice and tall, pressing back into that ball. 2, 1 last one. That's it, and you are done. Very nice. Have a relax there. Wiggle your toes, get the circulation moving in the lower body again. That's it. Superb stuff. Okay. Whew. Good work. So, we are going to go into some back work here. I'm just showing you to start with. We're going to have the elbows into the side of the body, opening and closing, okay? So, when you're ready, pick up your weights if you're using them, elbows into the side of the waist, sitting tall and relaxed. We're going to open and close, switching whichever weight is on top at the time. That's it. Four more. And rest it there. Very nice. Excellent stuff. Okay, we're going to lift the weights up and we're going to go into more of a chest press at this point. So working slightly higher on the back and also into the arms. We're stretching across the chest. So join me when you're ready. 8, 7, 6. If this is too heavy on the arms, please pop the weights down and continue with the action. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Breathe in and out. Excellent work. Okay, back to those lower maneuvers, okay? Elbows in, open and close, that's it. Keeping the shoulders nice and steady. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Marvelous. Whew. We're going to lift them up again, that's it. And we're going to turn and open and close. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax back down. Well done. That is excellent work. Okay, we're going to just take the ball out from behind our back, pop it on the floor, keeping it to hand, as we are going to work the opposite muscles from our biceps that we did earlier into our triceps. I always call this my sort of Bob and Jim workout position, okay? As we rest our elbow on our knee, because we're moving in for some deep, thoughtful conversation here. I'm going to look slightly towards the floor as I lift my elbow behind and extend the hand. That's it, extend the forearm. So with me now, we're going to do 8. Keep that elbow lifted for 7. Keep breathing, 6. 5, really feel this in the upper arm. 4, 3, shoulder is relaxed. 2, and hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower down. Breathe through, change sides. It's now Jim's turn to have a word with Bob, okay? Again, relax the shoulder, don't lift it up tense, just relax it, but do lift the elbow and then extend the arm. And we're going for 6 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Excellent stuff. Bring that in. Okay, so we're just going to make a slight variation or progression here if you wish to. So we either stick with what we were doing, or we are going to go for a lowering of the weight, raising up and then extend. That's it. So lower, lift, extend, relaxing that shoulder. Breathing through, making sure that you're pushed up out of your forearm, elbow and shoulder on the other side. Lovely. 4 more to go. 3. So this is great for some flexibility in the elbow joint here. We've got 1 more to go. And relax. Lovely. We're moving into our stretch after this, so stay with me this final set. Tool out of the back and the elbow. We're going to lift, extend, relax through the shoulder. Superb. That's it. 2 more. And that is your last one. Excellent. Okay, pop those weights down and we are going to do our stretch from a standing position. Okay, so just lift and lower those heels and then lift and lower the toes. Heels, toes, just bringing that circulation back into the feet, heel to toe. Lovely. Okay, we're going to place our hands on the chair. We're going to move our bottoms forward. We're going to take our nose out over our toes and we're going to push through the heels and slowly squeeze the bottom to standing. Okay, come round behind your chair, move your chair forwards. I'm telling this to myself. Okay, excellent. So we are nice and tall. That's it. Let's just start by just lifting and lowering the heels. That's it, onto the toes. Lengthening through the legs. We've been sat down for a while using weights, so we want to lengthen out all of our beautiful muscles. Lovely. That's it. Now take one leg behind you, the other is in front, okay, and just lift and lower your heel on your back foot. I'm aware that you may not be able to see my foot right now, but I just want you in that nice square hip, square shoulder position facing forwards. Just lifting and lowering through that back heel. Excellent. Lovely. We're going to change feet. That's it. So that back leg is straight, nice and tall through the torso, and lift and lower through that back heel. That is a lovely exercise into the ankle, calf. Excellent. 2 more. Superb. Lovely. Now hold it here, okay, in this position with your hand on the chair. Same hand of the side the leg is behind you. We're just going to raise up that arm and allow a stretch down the front of the body. We're then going to change legs, okay? And the same arm of the same leg that is back lifts and lowers. That's it. Just getting a lovely stretch down the front of the body. Lift and lower. Nice and easy. Beautiful. Excellent stuff. We then take the legs wide at this point, okay? And we're just going to lower the bottom a little behind us as we just stretch out the inside thigh. There may be a little creaking here. That is just little pockets of air popping in the hip, nothing to be alarmed about. That's it, just the inside legs. That's it, and then come up tall, tailbone under, nice and tall. Turn your toes out on one foot as you lift the arm on the other side of the body. Relax the neck and the head, and down. We're going to do that movement again on the same side, breathing in and out. Excellent. One more, breathing in and out. Ease off. That's it. Foot faces forward, other foot turns out to the side. Lovely, nice and tall, relaxed through the neck and breathing out. Breathing in and out. You can turn the face to look slightly up towards the arm, breathing in and out. And relax down. And then finally the back, holding the chair. Walk your feet away from the chair. I want you just to keep your head level with your arms and stretch away. Arms, shoulders and back. And then tippy toe your feet back towards the chair. Stand upright. Breathe in and out as we go back again. That's it, lovely stretch. Push the bottom away and you'll feel that stretch down the back of the hamstrings on your legs. We're going to do that once more because that is a lovely way to finish. Breathe in and walk it backwards. Excellent. Come up again. Superb. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Soften your knees, ear to shoulder, half head circle. Half head circle. Head up. Excellent, guys. I'm still going to say a prayer to send you on your way, even though we're in our standing position. So maybe do keep your eyes open at this point unless you wish to return to a seated position. Relax and close your eyes. But Father God, I just thank you for every single beautiful person who's joined us today on this video. I just pray your blessing over their bodies, their hearts, their minds, their health, all of their loved ones, Lord. And I just pray you'll send them into the rest of their day with just joy in their step and your love in their hearts. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment or subscribe and let me know what you would like to see more of. Maybe including some beautiful scenery. God bless.